Hey there, dog lovers. I am still in the UK and I'm just getting my day started, but I'm starting it right with this amazing cup of English breakfast tea and with a homemade biscotti. This is freshly made biscotti and it's got some chocolate bits in it and it goes perfectly with my English breakfast tea because I know how to do the UK right. Now, if you caught any of my last video, you would have seen me working with Argo. Argo is a dog that I'm working with here in England, and he is a medium-sized Beagle and a sweetheart, but a bit of a troublemaker in that he was pulling a lot on the leash and I was having a hard time controlling him on a little village walk. But also he darts from the house, and the owner has expressed a lot of concern because her dog will be gone for like hours at a time. She doesn't know what he's getting into, if he's causing any trouble. So I want to work on getting him to stay in the house. How do we get a dog who wants to dart out of the house to want to stay in the house? We're going to figure this out together. Now, when I was growing up, they had these things called electric fences. And I don't know if they're outlawed yet. I think they should be. But here's how it worked. So it was essentially a vibration collar, an e-collar, shock collar, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing, but you can establish a perimeter around your house so that the dog learns to not go past a certain point, because if he goes past a certain point, then it will shock him or vibrate or do whatever you have on the setting, right? And this kind of coincides with some of Skinner's theories, but as I've said 1,000 times, Skinner wrote the 4 quadrants of operant conditioning for humans, not for dogs. And also, it's also been disproven for humans too. So most people would agree that positive reinforcement works better for humans. Now, even if you don't think that, even if you don't think positive reinforcement works better for humans and for dogs, here's the thing. Here's the real issue that I have with an electric fence. It's lazy. You never taught your dog what you wanted them to do. You've only taught them what you don't want them to do. So your dog has no real reason to come back to the house. If something did happen, maybe he got spooked and just went right off that electric fence. Is he going to come back? Probably not. And so that's the main thing, is I want to be able to teach your dog, even if they do get out, even if they do dart, that they're always going to come back, and they're going to come back rather quickly. So I know right now all my folks out there that have their dog on an electric fence are probably sitting there like, well, Miss Smarty Pants, my dog also likes to leave, and I don't know how I'm supposed to get them to come back because they don't seem to want to come back. So I'm going to tell you. I want to tell you how we could create an all-natural electric fence for your dog. Now, as you can see, Argo is pumped to get out. He's given me the cue. Okay. And I actually have him on a nice long line. The owner already had this set up, and I'm clipping it to him before I even open up this door because, again, I don't want him to dart. I want to make sure that he's secure, he's pretty safe. So I'm going to check it, make sure it's nice and clipped, it's not loose or anything like that. And I'm just going to go open up this door and let him go ahead out. And there you go. Now, the owner actually mailed me some little treats here because yesterday I was just using a thing of cheese, which luckily he did take a liking to the cheese quite a bit. But because she mailed me these treats, I'm really excited to use them. Let's see how he responds to them, if he likes them a lot. Now, the long line is going to be crucial to this training because essentially that is the barrier, right? As opposed to using the e-collar where the barrier actually causes some damage. It kind of shocks them. It makes them a little nervous and neurotic. A leash is probably not going to make your dog neurotic. We use leashes all the time. So the leash is just going to replace the barrier method of the electric fence. So it's important to make sure that you have a nice long line so they can get some distance as much as they want to, and they can still come back. And when they come back, they know they're going to get a nice jackpot of treats. Nice little fistful of treats here. Just waiting for him. He's outside doing his thing. Here's the treats right here. We'll see when he discovers them. So I'm actually just going to take a step outside with him today because I want you guys just to see the setup a little bit, right? So he has plenty of room here. We want to make sure that we're giving him the freedom to make up his own mind. Now, a lot of trainers would call this free shaping, right? So the idea is that we don't direct it all. We don't give him cues. We don't even actually lure. We just wait around and we wait for him to do the thing that we wanted him to do to begin with, which is to stay close to home. If he stays close to home, he gets a big reward. We have those high value treats. They're very tiny, but he's getting little fistfuls every time he comes back in. I'll let him get distracted. He's sniffing around. He comes back in. He gets his reward. He goes back outside and he learns that this right here, this is the safe zone. This is where he should be, and this is where he should want to come back to. If free shaping sounds interesting to you, I did do another video on this a while back on crate training with puppies. So I will make sure that I put a link to that below, or also have it as the suggested videos at the end of this video. But if you're also just interested in free shaping in general, you could free shape with any type of cue. So you could even try it with a sit or a down, where you just wait for them to do a sit or a down, and as soon as they do it, reward them. And then eventually they just start doing it on their own without you having to constantly direct, which is one of the issues that I really take with balanced trainers, which is they are constantly directing their dog and never giving them the space or the freedom to figure it out on their own. And dogs are really smart. You are missing out on how smart dogs really truly are. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys get something out of these videos because I love making them. I love being around the dogs. I love traveling. I love being here in England. And if you guys want to stay tuned for more, please do. Like, share, subscribe, all the things. And I'll see you guys next time.